When it comes to unwinding and relaxing, nothing is more effective than a warm cup of green tea. Green tea is one of those superfoods that have clinically proven health benefits. They are potent in antioxidants and can help us detox our bodies when we're overloaded with grease. Just imagine the benefits green tea can bring to our skin. In this video, we will be looking at some Korean skincare products that are rich in green tea extract and also antioxidants. Hi, hello, 안녕, 네입니다. 반갑습니다. 반가워요. 반가. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Ray, and if you don't know who I am, that's totally fine. You can find out more about me here on all social media platforms. I have an oily type skin, and currently my skin is also sensitive, reactive, and dehydrated. My love for green tea goes all the way back to high school when I was troubled with acne. On top of that, being a high school student means it comes with its own level of stress, and that stress reflects it onto my skin. But when I discovered the benefits of green tea, I just completely fell in love. Not only did my skin become clearer, but my body also felt better overall. And that's the power of antioxidants. It's the invisible hero that protects our body. Today's video is especially exciting for me because I'm reviewing a skincare brand that I absolutely love. In the past, I've always wanted to try more of this brand's products, but because I'm a skincare tester and reviewer, which means that I am constantly rotating my products either monthly or bi-weekly. And also on top of that, I just didn't want to spend all the extra money on products that I may not even have a chance to use before they expire. So when Style Korean hosted another Try Me Review Me event with this brand, I applied immediately. Isntree is a fairly new skincare brand founded in 2012, but they're nothing shy of being one of Korea's leading skincare brand at the moment. Fans of Isntree are called Isntreeans and consider myself an Isntreean. But don't worry, I'm gonna keep this review as objective as possible. If you would like to learn more about Isntree, I will leave their website link in the description box below for you guys to check out. The products that I received from Style Korean are great for both evening and daytime use, but they're exceptionally great for a refreshing morning routine. So today's video will be geared toward more of a morning routine kind of review. So grab a snack, lie down on a comfortable surface, and let's begin. 우리 가자, 빨리. Starting off with my morning routine, I like to wake myself up by scaring myself when I look in the mirror. Works like a charm every single time. Of course, we should always brush our teeth. You know, dental hygiene is real. Then I touch up my whiskers. I don't really like the stubble look on my face, but if you look good with stubbles, then do you, boo! I don't shower in the morning, but I do rinse my hair with a little shampoo just to get the overnight oils off my hair. After my quick hair rinse, I quickly apply some lip balm to seal in the moisture. Finally, it's time for my skincare routine. Let's jump over to see what these skincare products can do for our skin. Starting us off is the Green Tea Fresh Cleanser by Isntree. This cleanser is so unique in that it contains actual bits of green tea leaves in the cleanser. And I've personally never seen anything like that before. All the products from the Isntree Green Tea Fresh line contains this natural brown color to it, which is actually the natural color of green tea. And also be careful when using any of the Green Tea Fresh products because they will stain any white fabric. For example, my white hairband currently has like this very faint brown edge because I've been using the cleanser, the toner, and the serum while wearing the white headband. This is a gel cleanser and it's actually great for all skin types, but specifically it is great for oily skin. It's also great for those who love that squeaky clean feeling after cleansing without the tight pulling. It's also great for anyone with sensitive skin because this product is formulated to have a low irritation. It contains 4 different types of hyaluronic acid, which is why my skin didn't feel that tight night pulling after cleansing. It also contains, of course, green tea as a key ingredient. Specifically, Isntree sources their green tea leaves from both Jeju Island and the Boseong County. Both of these locations are known for their exceptionally rich green tea fields. And the bits of green tea leaves in this cleanser actually serves as a very gentle physical exfoliant. All the Green Tea Fresh products actually contain a very potent and almost pungent green tea scent to it, although it's not categorized as fragrance because it's not any types of essential oils. But if you are someone who is not really keen in having any smell whatsoever in your products, then you might want to avoid using any of these Green Tea Fresh products. In fact, I actually don't find this scent annoying at all. I actually do appreciate this very herbally scent, especially when I'm cleansing or using these products in the morning. Isntree designed this cleanser to be best suitable for a morning routine. Its gentle formulation actually helps keep the good oils in our skin from being stripped away. It's not exactly the best cleanser I want to be using at nighttime when I want to remove a day's worth of gunk and pollution from my face. I also don't think that this cleanser is especially effective when removing sunscreen from my skin. After about 3 weeks of using this cleanser, I kind of just fell in love with using it because number one, like I said, it's very gentle, it's very hydrating, and I do like that scent of green tea. After using this cleanser, I do notice a big difference in terms of how my pores appear. Now, when it comes to pricing, will I want to pay $20 retail for this cleanser? The answer is no. But I will definitely stock up on this cleanser once it's on sale at Style Korean, which is actually pretty often. Overall, I would rate this cleanser an 8 out of 10. Next, we have the Chestnut BHA 2% Clear Liquid. I've actually never heard of chestnut shells or Castanea crenata being used as a BHA ingredient. But when I found out about it, I was like, let me give this a try because I'm very interested. I think anyone with enlarged pores, blackheads, or even whiteheads, kind of like myself, would enjoy this BHA toner. If you have oily to combination or even acne prone skin, you would definitely want to give this product a try if you're in the market for a BHA toner, of course. This is a salicylic 2% BHA toner designed to minimize the appearance of pores as well as dissolve blackheads. Chestnut shells actually contain tannin, which is an astringent that is helpful in terms of balancing oils and hydration in your skin, but is not as aggressive as, say, witch hazel. And because this product actually contains 3 different types of hyaluronic acid, you actually don't feel that drying or that exhaustingly tight sensation after using this toner, even when tannin is in the formula. First-time users of BHA might want to start off using this product maybe once a week while using a cotton pad to remove the dead skin. Once your skin is adjusted to using a BHA toner or just a BHA product, you can actually switch over to using this product maybe every other day, twice a week, and if your skin actually becomes okay with it, that it actually likes drinking this up, you can actually just start using it daily. However, if you currently have retinoids or vitamin C within your routine, you want to avoid using this BHA product with those products. Pro tip, if you want, you can actually rotate these products. So maybe use the BHA clear liquid during the daytime and then use your retinoids or your vitamin C at nighttime. After using this product for about 3 weeks, I noticed that it actually effectively helped push my new skin to the surface, and my skin felt a lot smoother, especially like when I'm showering and I kind of touch my face a little bit. And I'm like, oh, it's kind of plumper, it is smoother. I feel like this has been doing its job quietly. I also really liked how this BHA clear liquid has a very slick texture to it. It's actually very watery, but much goopier than your average toner. Do I need this product in my routine? The answer would be no. I feel like there are also other great BHA products out there. In fact, Isntree has their own clear skin BHA toner, which I absolutely love. But I do enjoy using this BHA clear liquid as a very gentle exfoliator. And I would rate this a 7 out of 10. Moving on to the Green Tea Fresh Toner by Isntree. It actually looks like green tea inside. When I first saw this, I wanted to drink it. But don't drink it, kids. Don't drink your skincare products. Oily skin people would actually enjoy using this toner a lot because it does leave a very matte finish on your face. Dry skin people, on the other hand, might not find find this toner hydrating enough for their skin. Also, if you're not fond of green tea scents, like I said earlier, definitely avoid this product. It has the strongest green tea scent out of all the green tea fresh products in this line. The main ingredients is of course 80% Jeju Island green tea leaf extract, but there are also other amazing and powerful ingredients in this 200 milliliter bottle. We have Centella Asiatica, as if I haven't talked enough about this ingredient in the past. It's a great calming agent. We also have blueberry extract, which provides skin stress relief. We also have hyaluronic acid, a great humectant that draws in moisture from the air and locks down the hydration in your skin. We also have allantoin, which is a great ingredient to soothe sensitive skin. And then there's also beta-glucan, which is another powerful humectant that helps prevent water loss in our skin barrier. And last but not least, this toner actually contains willow bark extract, which is a very natural derivative of BHA, also my favorite kind of BHA. So if you actually don't want to use the chestnut BHA 2% liquid, you can actually just use this green tea fresh toner as your daily gentle chemical exfoliant. To be very honest, I've used this toner in the past before, and you guys have seen it in my toner video. In case you haven't seen it, I'll leave a link in the down bar below or on the screen somewhere. But ultimately, I didn't really find this toner hydrating enough for my taste. I noticed that I've been layering this toner up to 3 layers per use because it just wasn't hydrating enough if I were to use 1 layer of it. Between Isntrie's Clear Skin BHA toner and this green tea fresh toner, personally I would choose the Clear Skin BHA toner because I found that toner to be more hydrating than this one. And finally, I would rate this toner maybe like a 6 out of 10. I'm so excited to talk about the MVP of the Green Tea Fresh line, which is the Green Tea Fresh Serum. And you guys already know that I never really gush about serums because I don't think that they're keystones to any skincare routine. To me, a good skincare routine, a very simple one, would be a cleanser, a toner, a moisturizer, and an SPF. It was so beautiful, I almost didn't even want to open it or even use it because I'm like, if I open it, then I'm gonna ruin the beauty of it. As a greasy guy, I love this serum. Of course, my skin is oily and dehydrated, so the serum was actually perfect to repair my really parched skin. And I also think anyone whose skin is dehydrated or lacking moisture would find this serum effective in repairing their skin barrier. On my first night of using the serum, I noticed a very clear sense of hydration in my skin, and that hydration lasted pretty long. So much so that after using the serum, I forgot to apply moisturizer, went to bed, and then like maybe an hour later, I was like, wait, did I apply moisturizer? Because I don't think I did. And then that's when I realized that my skin is still very plump, very hydrated after using just like 2 drops of the serum. And most importantly, if you like serums that don't cause that stickiness on your skin, this is actually really perfect. And I was really surprised because when I first used it, I was expecting that stickiness that comes with almost every single serum I've used in the past. But this serum didn't have any stickiness as a finish whatsoever. And once again, even though this serum is fragrance free, it does have that really lush green tea smell. And if you're not into that, I'm sorry, this beautiful product might not be for you. But for me, this serum is just... The magic of the serum comes from its packed ingredients list. It contains 77% of Jeju Island green tea leaves extract, which is a great source of antioxidants like we said earlier. It also contains niacinamide, the skin barrier bestie, squalane, an oily substance normally generated by our own body, and provitamin B5, aka panthenol, a powerful hydrator that brings hydration deep into the skin layers. This serum also contains Isntrie's patented technology, anti-sebum P. Basically, it's just a very fancy technology or a fancy way to say we're gonna help you control sebum production. I loved using the serum both in the morning as well as at night. It is a very versatile serum that I feel like can fit into anyone's skincare routine seamlessly. But for a $30 serum, I expected more. And by that, I mean more product in this bottle. I mean, 50 milliliter doesn't cut it, Isntree. Of course, it is a very exceptional serum that delivers results, but for $30, 진짜로, thank God we have Style Korean, because I know that this product, especially this product, is always on sale, and sometimes it goes as low as $20. And I'll definitely restock this item once I see it on sale. Watch out, Style Korean, I'm coming for you. It's such a beautiful, effective, and truly just all-around wonderful serum. And it's also one of my most surprising finds in the Korean skincare market. This serum is just easily 9 out of 10. No debates, please, just sit down. It's a 9 out of 10. End of discussion. Next. Last but not least, we have the hyaluronic acid watery sun gel. I don't know where to start with this sun gel. This SPF is a chemical sunscreen, meaning that it relies on chemical filters to absorb the UV rays and then convert that into heat energy. But this chemical sunscreen feels very much like a physical sunblock. It's so weird, and I feel like currently I'm still very inconclusive with how I feel about this SPF. I feel like a lot of people are raving about it, and I'm here just kind of like, I don't know. Technically and theoretically, this is a very strong SPF with SPF of 50 plus and PA+++++. These codes are a distinction of UV protection specific to the Korean skincare industry. The SPF indicator tells us how strong it is to combat UVB rays, which is the UV light and UV rays that causes the burning in our skin. Think of the letter B for burning. The higher the number, which caps off at 50, and then they would just add a plus to indicate that is more than 50, the better it is to protect your skin from burning. The PA indicator tells us how strong it is to combat UVA rays, which are the UV lights from the sun that causes our skin to age faster. Think of the A in UVA for aging. Basically, the more pluses you get from the PA, aka PA++++, the better it is to protect your skin from aging too fast while you're under the sun. Isntree actually uses 8 different types of hyaluronic acids in this sun gel to boost the level of hydration in our skin. Since the UV filters are converting UV rays into heat energy, our skin can become very dry throughout the day. So in theory, having hyaluronic acids in our sunscreen actually helps maintain that level of moisture and hydration in our skin. As an oily skin type, I actually found this sun gel to be very greasy as a finish. Also, when you apply the sunscreen, it actually leaves a very prominent white cast on your skin unless you really work it into your skin. This is also why I was kind of confused as to why this is a chemical sunscreen, because a lot of times it's the physical UV filters that cause the white cast. And despite having 8 different types of hyaluronic acids in the sunscreen, I also didn't find it to be super hydrating. The first time I tried using this sunscreen, I told myself I'm not going to use a moisturizer beforehand because I want to treat this as a daytime moisturizer. The result was that my skin actually broke out a little bit because it wasn't hydrated enough. So for any dry skin type people out there, if you're planning on getting the sun gel, definitely use a very hydrating serum or a very hydrating moisturizer before applying this sunscreen. And to be very honest, I feel like my skin is still not adjusted to the sunscreen after 3 weeks of using it. I think I'll need to keep using this for another 3 weeks or even longer to really get a proper result. It's a pretty thick sun gel for a watery sun gel. It is nothing like water. The texture is actually really creamy and it's nothing like a gel. There's nothing watery about it. So I'm not really sure. I'm very confused actually as to why they call it a watery sun gel. Oh, and another thing about this watery sun gel is that it actually feels very heavy on the eye area. The eye area has the thinnest layer of skin, so whatever products you apply on it, it shouldn't be very occlusive and it should actually let your very thin layer of skin breathe. Of course, when you apply sunscreen, you should apply all over your face, ears, neck as well. And I noticed that at the end of the day, when I do use the sunscreen, my eyes feel heavier, it feels droopier, and also drier. With all that being said, I do appreciate that Isntree had been very transparent in sharing their test results in terms of how effective this SPF is, especially during the time when almost a lot, if not all, the sunscreens were part of this whole SPF scandal at the end of 2020 and the beginning of 2021. So for now, I will not be rating this hyaluronic acid watery sun gel, but I will keep you guys posted on Instagram. Well, that is it for this review. Were there any products that caught your attention? For sure, me, it would be the green tea serum. This one is just straight up amazing, gorgeous, fabulous, grail level. Let me know in the comment section. I love to chat about skincare products with you guys. I hope this video was able to help clarify some of these products for you in case you guys were wondering. them or unsure about them. I'll leave all products links in the down bar below for you guys to check out in case you guys are interested. The links are affiliated and would help this channel keep going. And thank you Style Korean for sending these products from Isntree for me to test and review. 고마워요. 감사합니다. Please help this channel grow by subscribing and sharing this video with your 친구. Be safe, stay hydrated, and most importantly, be gentle with yourself. 안녕.